my microphone volume all the way up because apparently it was too quiet last time. Anyhow, right, so we have Bagels versus Armani, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Not 100% sure, not the best person to ask on name pronunciations. But Bagels is on defense while Armani is on attack for Cafe. This is, I believe, week 3. Week 2. So, let's see how this goes. Blackbeard and Domino's Damos and Mirror Band, pretty standard bands. You do not see a Damos band that often anymore simply because of it just not necessarily. It's a very easy op to go against in some sense, but it can be utilized very well, especially on Cafe, so decent ban on their part. Alrighty. Let's get this started. Feeling the game's gonna take a minute to load. Well, let's talk about what we got on defense. So it looks like they are going kitchen first sight for this team. They have a smoke, a Val Castle, Bandit, and Tub here. Let's see how that works. Righty, just basic setting up the site. Not much to talk about here. It is BlackHole League. Armani is honestly a very good team in my opinion. I've seen them win a decent amount of games. I've seen some of their games. I'm expecting decent stuff by both teams, hopefully. See if both of them will play their par. So, starting off with your attack, you have a Ram, very good op to utilize on this site downstairs, as well as a Nomad, very good op to utilize as well. Dokubi and your Ace is very good for backside on the freezer wall. Righty, so they are just doing a quick drone out. This Ash might go for a little bit of a rush here. Getting open coat rack, it looks like, or about to. They're droning out first. I believe, yes, they are down to a Nitro. I believe from that Valk. Not really necessarily watching that. Yes, their Valk who is playing upstairs pillar. Is he aware of the guy being downed? He might be, but he cannot really run out there because there is a Claymore, so they're going to be able to get that res up there. But leaving that guy with 20 HP only. They are now aware of your Valk who's playing upstairs, and your smoke gets taken out right away by your Ash already, who is in coat, or about to be in coat, is in reception right now, holding just an angle, trying to get another pick off of it, delaying time as well. Dokubi gonna get a pick onto this Valk. He's gonna be pushing him, and the Valk gets taken out by your Ram, who is upstairs. Bandit, Tub, and Castle all in sight. Besides your castle is upstairs. Ooh, that Dokubi call is a good call. It might give his location away, but he might be able to get a pick off this if they are still unaware. Just getting taken out entirely. Your Tub dropping as well, but your Bandit getting a quick pick on that, and now he gets downed. It's all up to this Castle. Castle does get a pick from upstairs. Are they going to be aware of his location? They are aware of it, considering that he killed his teammate. And your Dokubi is rotating upstairs towards Museum. Almost gets taken out by the Dokubi, but the Ace is going to be going for the plant. Is he going to know Dokubi going through? And he does get the pick on the Dokubi, now leaving it in a 1v1 situation. Attackers kind of just threw their bodies. They pushed him whenever they really didn't necessarily need to be pushing him. So it is all up to this, and they do have a cam on him. They are aware, but he gets taken out by the Ace holding in Cafe. Very unlucky there. He just had a better angle and gets the pick on him. Defense were almost able to win that round. Getting a 3K from that castle was very strong on their behalf. But the attackers were able to win that. Not entirely sure why. They were kind of throwing bodies at the end. They were up quite a few bodies. They could have honestly just stayed towards site. The Dokkaebi did not need to run upstairs and try to push him, considering they were up a body and the ace was planting, leaving that ace into a 1v1 situation. Castle had to push down either way and get a pick on both of them if they wanted a chance to win. But they just had better gun skill in the end for that ace. Righty, looks like they went the exact same site, which decent play. They almost won it, but it was a clutch win. So they might be aware of their simple mistakes that they were making here, especially with that Ash being able to get quick pressure and a quick pick onto that smoke first round. So they might be able to kind of play this better than they were last time. It's been a while since I have casted Cafe, so I will forget a lot of these names, but we will go with it. You're going to have your Valk most likely roaming once again upstairs, most likely, putting up a Valcam and fireplace. Very fair. Yep, he is going upstairs, third floor to roam. Looks like it's only him upstairs. Righty. On your attackers, you have kind of the same, similar layout. You have a Twitch and a Buck instead, though. Your Ash, once again, opening reception and just kind of walking and getting quick pressure in there, taking dining very quickly. Able to drone that out. Your Buck going in upstairs. Are they going to be aware of this Valk upstairs? And they are aware of this guy who's playing Pillar. They do not get the pick yet, and they do some damage on that castle, doing a lot of damage on him, and they just pinch him out, getting that pick. But your Twitch gets quickly taken out by... I was not honestly paying attention. However, I believe it was by maybe, I believe, Tempe. Valk is still upstairs. See what's going on down here. You still have 3 people towards site. Minute 50 left in the round. Your Ash is downstairs dining still. Gonna be getting open coat rack castle. Almost getting taken out by the guy playing in bake. They're gonna be aware of the guy playing in coat, considering that he just pre-fired. Looks like there's still 2 people upstairs gonna be trying to roam clear this Valk. Ash gets a pick onto the guy in coat rack, quickly taking out, then getting a double pick on second guy into sight. See if he can get another pick here. Is he aware? He is going to push up, but is he aware of the guy there? He is not, and gets taken out by the smoke. Very unlucky for him there. The ace is on freezer wall, has it completely open. Aware a little bit of the whereabouts, not entirely, but the general location. Your Buck is going to be going upstairs to try and get Vert on him to clear him out, but not getting it just yet. Looks like they are not going to be able to see him from where he is at, and your ace has walked in, knows his location a bit. Does he? Yes, he does, but quickly goes on his cam and gets taken out by the bandit. Very unlucky for that ace there. Just horrible timing on his behalf. As soon as he saw it, he was already getting on his cam. He could not get out of that, and the Buck unaware of the bandit who was on those white stairs. Right, so they have pings onto this Ram who's going to be pushing down white. Are they going to get a nitro kill on him? And they do a lot of damage on him with that one nitro, but he's going to be swinging down and gets taken out by the bandit. Very good play on this bandit here, getting, I believe, a 3K that round. 3K, 4K, I believe? Yes, maybe. I don't remember his first initial scores, but very good play on his behalf. Alrighty. Now it looks like they are going cocktail upstairs. Yes. Got a Fenrir, Wamai, Echo, Mute, and Castle for this upstairs site. Now we wait for the game to load. Need some like loading music. Kinda forgot I had this to cast today. I should be doing math. Shit. Prep phase. Math phase. Anyways, on to this top floor site. Looks like they most likely are going to be holding up here heavy. They might have one roamer, maybe two. It just really depends. The attackers can either go for just a straight site push, can go down up, clearing from bottom up, or just go up red and take from there. Seen a lot of different plays for this push upstairs. They can even go on the windows into Christmas over here. So it just really depends on the attacking team. Not entirely sure what to expect here, considering that the Ash last time has kind of been pushing in rather quickly, able to get quick picks, leaving his team to do just a slower push intake. So might go like that once again. You do have a Brava here, a Dokkaebi, an IQ, Ash, and an Ace. I'm gonna be watching this. This IQ is a little just sitting here. Might be a little busy. But your Ash, we'll watch them considering they are your entry. In some sense. Got your E-sub as your entry. Fair. But, anywho, getting open the two hatches upstairs, grabbing a drone. Pretty simple, basic stuff already. Ace is going to be trying to get open that wall. Mostly just getting things off. They have that Brava. Brava is a very nice and useful util here. They are on these Christmas windows, trying to clear this guy on the shield. Not going to be able to do much at the moment yet. Minute 50 left on the clock. You have your IQ who dropped down and is just pre-firing. Now having to reload. Is the smoke going to get the better of them? Are they going to think that they rotated back? They might, but your Fenrir gets taken out by your Ace already. Watching this Mute, and Mute gets a pick onto the IQ already. They are now aware of this Mute's location, and your Echo getting taken out as well by your, I believe, I am not entirely sure, I was not paying attention. Dokkaebi pushing up white stairs, gets hit by the Fenrir traps. Just very unlucky. Are they going to be dropping down? Because he is now into laundry room. If they drop down laundry room here, the Dokkaebi would have the better angle and able to get this pick. The moment does not seem like it, but your Mute gets taken out who was holding that pressure, and your Womai gets taken out as well who was holding on to that stairway. So your Dokkaebi is just going to be pushing out, gets taken out by the Castle. Castle now in the 1v3, but gets taken out by... who was it? By your Ash, who just walked up onto that shield after they cleared it, getting that last and final kill. Now, 2-1 favor of Armani, if that is how you pronounce it. I am not good at pronunciation. Could be pronouncing it completely wrong, but that is okay. Pretty even scoreboard at the moment here. Kind of, but also at the same sense, not entirely. They have decent more kills on Armani's team than they do for Bagels, but who knows, that could change. Shoot. I gotta be PG-13, I keep forgetting. Alrighty, looks like they are going to the middle floor site. So, let's see how that goes. You have a Vigil, Armani, Castle, Valk, and a Mute. With the mining site, you have a Zofia. I have not seen Zof be played in a decent amount of time. I like seeing Zof be played. I like her as an op and her gun. See how this goes. have your Ashe once again, but your Ashe is kind of just standing still for a moment. Might be a little AFK, but we shall see. Alrighty. You do have a Valk who's upstairs but dropped down. Your Vigil is roaming into Bakery. So we'll see how this goes. They might be able to get a pick onto this Ashe. I believe that is outside Bakery, kind of droning right now. If this Ashe is unaware, they might be able to get quickly taken out, and they do. They are unaware of the Vigil who's playing in Bakery and gets a quick pick. Very good play on that Vigil, and he's going to be rotating kind of around, going around, not staying in that same position to give up his position entirely. Righty. Yoruni is playing into Reading, and they are getting upstairs. Where did my sounds go? Anyways, they have the Ram, which got a lot of vert on this, so they have complete control of upstairs already, getting heavy vert control very quickly with 1:40 left on the clock. They have a lot of options to do here. And your ace gets a pick onto the castle that was downstairs near the pillars. But losing a lot of his health, he is very low now, which makes it difficult for him to be into fights. Your Capiteo is aware of guy playing on these red stairs. Is he going to be pushing down onto this Valk? Does he see the Valk? He does not just yet. Is the Valk aware of this guy playing on red stairs? He might not be, but he is right on this wall here. So dropping down towards his teammate, pushing towards Reading. They are going to be droning out that guy, and he gets... Yep, just a refrag there on their part. Rooney get taken out, but that's Oath getting quickly refragged. Now in the 1v2, favor of the defense. Your ace is extremely low, so this is very winnable for the defense here if they do not throw their bodies at them. Ooh, and they get the refrag from that. They did get a quick pick onto the guy top white, but thankfully they were in the right spot and they got the pick onto it. Just refragging them. 30 seconds left on the clock. You have your Vigil and your Valk here. Last two ops standing, and Vigil gets the pick. Very good play. Holding the angle for the walk down, so the Valk does not have to push him as much. They just got a better shot on him. Very good play. Kind of going back and forth here on the defense and the attack. Both teams putting up a good fight so far. 2-2. Not in favor of anyone. Currently tied. Oh, like water. I don't have water. Well, it's okay. Got an energy drink, but it is currently 9 o'clock at night. I don't think I should have an energy drink. But besides the point. Right, it looks like they are going back kitchen site, which they have not won. No, they won it once. I believe. Yes, they've won it once. So we shall see if they do the same again. They probably are going for the same site set up here. See if that Ashe can just kind of walk in, because that's kind of what they've been doing. That is their weak point here. That Ashe just kind of pushing in quickly and getting picks, because they kind of are unexpected of it. So we'll see if they can kind of, I'm blanking on the word, go against it in some sense. I forget the actual word of it. Alrighty, starting on attack, you have your IQ, Thermite, your Buck, your Ashe, and your Grim. My frames are going to drastically drop because of this Grim. You love it. Anyways. So looks like you, ooh, a Grim with a shotgun too. I have not seen that. See how that goes. They are going for a top down. It would seem there is the Valk playing upstairs. Are they going to be able to drone her out? If they drone her out, this Valk is kind of in a really bad position here. They are going for a top down entirely, it seems, considering everyone is up there. Oh, and they have droned her out, so she is in a bad position here. They are going to be dropping down quickly to try and push her and get that pick. Valk in pretty much a really bad position here. If they play this correctly, they will get pick off it, but they have constant drones on it, so they are going to drop down, which very fair on that Valk's part considering they had constant drones on them. Not much they could do there. Your Ashe, who is pushing freezer side now. Your IQ kind of droning out, getting a sense of where people are playing. Your Buck dropping into library, and your Valk gets taken out, but gets a quick pick with a Nitro, and your castle gets taken out very quickly by that Grim. Buck getting Vert here, your Bandit aware of that, kind of placing Bing to notify his teammates of this. Mute playing towards with his smoke. They are going to be getting freezer wall open, it would seem. Headset is about to die. I've got to plug that in, so we will watch a random person for a minute. The Buck, is he going to get a pick? He does get a pick on the Bandit from Vert above. Smoke getting a lot of damage taken to him by the guy who is playing in freezer onto this window. 30 seconds left in a 2v4. Still winnable for the defense, but they get taken. The Smoke gets taken out very quickly, now leaving in a 1v2. Are they going to get a kill onto the Nitro? They do, and you get a double pick with the IQ. Are they going to be able to win this round? 1v2 now, very possible for this guy. Is he aware of the guy pushing down onto these red stairs? He is, and he gets taken out by the Grim shotgun. Very just unlucky there. They played that very well, but were just unlucky, and there goes the frames. Well, did not need them to begin with, it would seem. Anyways, let's see what else is going on. This Grim is gonna be the death of me for kill cams. Looks like they are in fireplace and reading now for this in a 3-2. It might be a 3-3 split or a 4-3 split. Depends all on this round. Can they split it halfway? We shall see and find out. It is very winnable, not winnable, but it is very high that it can be a 3-3 switch, considering it's just been going back and forth for each individual round. Each team has had very good plays on both their parts, a lot of clutches or a lot of close calls by certain individuals. Each player is kind of holding their own on this game. Bringing a blitz this time, possibly? A blitz rush? No, they switched off to IQ. Anyhow, prep phase. Not much to talk about this. Got their site set up. Looks like they're holding upstairs majorly. Righty. Got IQ, Ram, Ashe, and Ace. This Ram, very useful op for this site, but considering they're holding upstairs so heavily, it will take a decent amount of work to get upstairs control. That being said, they get upstairs control, the entire defense might just crumble here. Are they going to be aware of this upstairs hold, the IQ droning out? It looks like they are going to start being aware of this. Heavily on the drones, very good thing by this team, droning out. I like to see it. It's a very useful thing to do, especially whenever you have people that play off the drones. IQ already pushing up, getting into Cigar Lounge very quickly. Are they going to be aware of this? See, defense going to be anywhere aware. Destroying that mute jammer already, so they might have a little bit of location on where they're playing. Are they going to know about this guy on top white? Defense is just dropping. This guy on top white now has been known. They are just getting picks. The Ashe could just walk up and get a pick. They're pushing down into here. Is this Cade going to be unaware? The Cade is completely unaware. Ashe is just in sight, getting kills very quickly. They're just taking sight entirely. They were able to get top floor control very quickly, getting quick picks. Very just unlucky for the defense here. They did not play it as well as they probably should have. Ashe would be coming in and gets taken out by Cells, I believe. Yes. No, not Cells. That was the guy who died. I cannot tell. My kill cams are kind of laggy with this Grim. Anyways, a 4-2 split for Armani in the lead currently. Right. Looks like they are going top floor first round. Warden, Wamai, Mute, Goyo, and Castle. Pretty standard ops here. Warden most likely has the shield. Is going to be playing that shield and Cigar. Very fair. Shield's a very useful thing. Righty. Yep, and then your Castle. Castle, a very useful op here as well. Goyo, very good for wasting time. Alrighty. Right, so starting on attack, you have Grim, Ashe, Twitch, Ace, and Finka. I have not seen Finka be played in a decent amount of time with comp. And Goyo already taken out by the Ashe with a spawn peek, it looked like. Just getting a better pick, better angle. Very good kill on their part, leaving it already in a 4v5 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Two guys kind of looking at the same angle. Looks like this Mute is following your Wamai. Like a little lost pup, but it's okay. They're going to be getting open hatches. Upstairs, are they going to be able to get this pick on the guy who just was on the hatch? And they do not. Very unlucky timing for that Mute there. Mute now gets taken out from the skylight by the Grim. Very good pick on his part. Castle holding a punch hole into skylight. So far, your Warden's kind of on this little balcony. I mean, completely fair positioning in some sense. People drop, they can get a quick hold on that because no one expects him to just kind of be right there. Kind of want to see how this plays out. Castle holding from afar on cocktail lounge. Your Warden gets damage taken to him from the guy who is downstairs on the door, and he just gets completely hit from behind, getting downed off of it. Your Ashe gets taken out by the Wamai, however, and the Wamai gets taken a lot of damage out of it. Now in a 4v3 technical 2v4. It's very hard for anyone to be able to res this. So it's taken out. Your Wamai doing a lot of damage onto this Twitch so far. Castle and Wamai playing off each other a little bit here. That's all they can really do. Your Wamai getting swung by 2 people and gets taken out. And they just pressed in and were able to clear their defense. Very well played by the attackers here. They just played it. Honestly, they got more picks. They played it very well. They pushed in, closed in on those gaps, and did a quick attack. Very good on their part. The poor Mute just got the hatch open on top of him. Just very unlucky timing. And positioned himself into the perfect spot for the skylight to see him. Alrighty, looks like they are going kitchen this time. A Vigil, Castle, Bandit, Goyo, and Lucy. Lucy, love to see her. Very good op. Very nice for taking time away, giving away where people are pushing from, because you can have them on majority of the doors, majority of places that you're holding. Very useful, very nice to swing with. You have your Vigil, who is spinning in circles. In some circles, but it's okay. Righty. Vigil looks like he's just going to be roaming upstairs, which, as a Vigil, that is your main goal. To try and clear and stop the push on where they will be taking. Let's have a Monty. It looks like they have a shield. They might go for a direct push here, considering they have a shield. They have a Dokkaebi, an Ace, a Zoph, and an Ash. Alrighty. Is he gonna go for a spawn peek here? No, does not look like it. So like your Monty's gonna be pushing in towards bakery door. Alrighty. Dokkaebi getting open the upstairs hatches already. Might go for a top down, at least on their part. They are aware of the guy playing in the corner. To be able to get a pit. Gotta respond to someone real quick. Ready, your Ace kind of holding an angle here. Oh, just very unlucky for that Zoph there. The castle was able to get a better pick on their part. Just swinging out. Vigil might get a pick. Vigil playing upstairs. Still, your castle gets taken out by your Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi very low. Vigil pushing down red stairs. This Dokkaebi gets taken out by the Goyo already. I was going to say, if that Dokkaebi was unaware of the guy pushing out red, that would have been a good pick. But he already gets taken out by the Goyo. Your Monty pushing in, still bake already. And you... English, wow. Malusi gets taken out by the Ace outside, pushing with the Monty. Are they going to be swinging out on this Monty? And they try to, but they do not get the kill on him. Your Bandit's going to be trying to push out this Ace, considering they know that the Ace is pushing with the Monty already. Monty pushing in towards this Bandit, who is playing on kitchen door. Goyo's going to be going around. Is he going to get a pick on this guy who's outside, which is your Ash? Ash not getting the pick just yet. But your Monty gets taken out and your Ace gets downed and killed. It is all up to this Ash outside. Vigil's probably going to be pushing towards them. Now in the 1v1, all up to the Vigil and the Ash. The Ash might be able to get this pick. They are aware of all of this. Are they going to? The Vigil kind of proning down. They know that there's limited time left. They have to push him. They gotta decide if they want to plant or if they have to push him. Oh, just unlucky. They were unaware. They kind of pushed that very slowly. Not entirely sure why that Ash was pushing that slow. To be honest, they probably should have pushed a little bit quicker, decided if they wanted to plant or if they wanted to push him. Looked like they wanted to push him, but they were not clearing as quickly as they probably should have, considering there was a limited amount of time left. But still a decent round for both players. It was left in a 1v1, and the Vigil just was able to win it. Alrighty. Looks like they have gone upstairs once again. Upstairs was honestly taken by the attackers very well. Looks like they're gonna have a Dokkaebi, Ash, a Flores. Oh, they're switching off already, so I might as well not say them just yet. But they do have a Doc, a Wamai, Goyo, and a Castle, and a Valk. Valk just setting up his Valk cams here. Goyo might be roaming here with your Valk, who is downstairs. Valk is in train, kind of just probably gonna get a pick if possible. You have two people downstairs. Well, one. Your Valk is kind of in the middle. Your Goyo is downstairs near bar. Not much happening so far. Looks like they're probably gonna go for about the same push here. They are aware of some of the locations of them, but so far not much happening. They are gonna go for the main, the wall open, getting that opened already. Got your guy on repel, almost getting a pick onto the guy on headholes playing in bathroom. Not getting a pick or doing any damage by either of those players. Ready, you have your Twitch just droning out here. Your Ace is already in this lounge, pushing up. Gonna just kind of be running in. They don't have that shield, so they're able to quickly take Cigar Lounge very quick. But your Gridlock gets taken out already by the Dock, and your Castle gets taken out by the Twitch. Is Ace just gonna be able to push in here? Ace might be able just to push in here. Your Goyo gets taken out. Not Goyo. Your... Oh, they're going for a plant, but he gets taken out by the guy in Freezer. They were kind of unaware of the Dock playing in Freezer. Very well played on their behalf. That plant would have worked if there was no one in that Freezer. Going for another plant already, getting a kill on that Dock, which was by that Twitch. Your Val kind of running through the fire. Swinging onto these doors. He does get taken out by the Grim. I am lacking names now. It is all up to this Goyo, and the Goyo gets taken out by the Twitch top white. Now in a 5v4, can the attackers come back, which is Bagels? Are they going to be able to come back from it yet or not? It's been a long day today. Shit. Casting is something, to say the least. It's been a while since I've casted on Cafe, so... Shit. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong with math. Maybe I need to cast math. I've been going at math the entire wrong. Shit, I could be doing math like during these prep phases at this point. Alrighty. Upstairs once again. They have not yet won this site, but they are trying it again, which is completely fair. You have that Warden Shield in Freezer. Very fair shield to play. They do have two shields this time, so that Echo Shield is going to be going into Cigar Lounge. Very good play on their behalf. That shield allows them to have a better time of holding that area. Alrighty. Looks like on attack you have the Gridlock, Twitch, Ash, Habana, and Grim. Just gonna be getting hatches open. Your Twitch is joining out downstairs. Currently, they do not really have any roamers. They are playing heavy bunker upstairs, which, honestly, to be fair, with how the attackers have been taking it, very fair on their part. Very good positionings on the defense so far. Warden kind of challenge, trying to get a pick on Skylight, not finding one just yet because no one is pushing onto that. Your mute gets damage taken from him, from the guy top red. Twitch almost gets their head taken off by this mute, but your Echo gets taken out by your Ash, I believe. Yes, Ash is already, not already, but is on the repels for Cigar. Are they going to be able to get another pick off this? They might. They do. They get another pick on the guy who swung out onto him. Is the Twitch going to get a pick? The Twitch does get a pick onto the mute, swinging in, killing him quickly. Now in the 2v5, all left up to this. Ooh, they're now making a 2v3. Your Castle and Warden both getting a pick. Their location is now being aware for the attackers. Attackers just need to play this well. They need to kind of push them together to get this. They have decent amount of time. They are aware of where the Warden is playing. Habana pushing up on there on white stairs, but kind of backing down, knowing his location was given away. They are going to get a floor bang from below with that Habana and that Grim. Very good play on their part. They're just playing that together. Twitch is holding as they go for a plant, and Twitch gets a pick onto the Warden. Very good play on his part. Wow, no frames whatsoever with that kill cam. It's okay, we don't need frames. I swear Grim is like horrible. 5-5. The attackers leveling it out. This might be a overtime game. Depending on these next few rounds will depend on how the entirety of the game will go. It can either go overtime or it can be 7-5. We shall see. Alrighty, they have gone back downstairs to kitchen, which was the site they did one. Rapid gunfire. Lovely. You love to see it. Yep. I can turn my volume down. I don't think I can mute it for the stream just yet. Let me... There we go. I'll turn that down for a minute so it's not killing people's ears. Alrighty, they've gone downstairs. They have that vigil again. They have a Frost, which Frost very good up. Having there with that shield placed into Bake. Alrighty, for the defense they have the Grim, the Ace, the Gridlock, the Monty, and the Ash. You have your Vigil upstairs once again in the same exact place, playing in Cigar Lounge. Alrighty, I still have Rapid Gunfire. We'll see if that gets fixed by next round. Hopefully it does. We shall see. Gridlock going upstairs, not upstairs, but onto breaking this castle, which is Small Bake. Your Monty's drone getting taken out. Is he going to be pushing up? No one is playing off him at the moment. Gridlock is going to be able to get that, and he does get the pick on the castle. Very good pick on him so far. Able to quickly get that. Are they going to be able to get it quick onto this Frost? They almost do, but they just missed their shot. Just barely. Ooh, upstairs with the Vigil, I believe. Yes, your Vigil almost getting a pick off the Ace. Being unaware of that, let me turn back the volume on that, but because my Rapid Gunfire is no longer present. Your Ace getting taken out by your Mute, and your Vigil is taken out already as well. You have two people playing in Bakery, holding this Monty. Your Frost is holding bottom red for that walk down. Monty holding on to Bake. Gonna try and swing in, but not getting anything so far. Just droning out, still have a minute left on the clock. Looks like they are aware of where this frost is playing. So your Gridlock is just gonna be able to hop in already. Almost getting the pick on the frost. Your Monty getting taken out by the bandit and your Gridlock getting taken out by the frost. 2v3. The attackers had the bodies up now. They are just losing it here. Is this Ash aware of the guy on the head holes? I believe he is. "40 seconds left on the clock. It is winnable here, but your Ash gets taken out, and the defenders winning that round. The attackers kind of just choked on that there. They lost bodies, and they lost a round. They had bodies up, they had decent plays, but they were not able to hold that, ending up costing them the round. 6-5. Can it go overtime now, or is it going to be 7-5 here? This round depends on it all. Looks like they are going reading room and fireplace. Very good choice for them, considering they have not won top floor just yet. So, they have the castle, the Goyo. Why am I blinking? The Warden, the Fenrir, and the Mute. Alrighty. Looks like they're probably going to be doing a upstairs hold, similar to how the attackers, which now Bagels, was holding it before. Okay. Goyo staring at this Goyo can very intensely. It's just staring. Righty, looks like they are going to be doing upstairs hold entirely, mostly. Your Fenrir placing mines on white. Alrighty. Oops, wrong buttons. Let's look at our attackers. They probably are going to be going for top down here. Looks like, yes, they are getting hatches open already, getting BP off. Getting a possible location of where these people are playing. Your Twitch downstairs might go for a bottom up here on his own. You have your Flores. All these people droning out so far. Flores is going to be dropping these hatch. Well, he is going to be dropping his drone down the hatch. Your Ram is already pushing up Cigar Lounge. Able to get complete control of that. Waiting for his teammates. It seems like it. Your Ram pushing in quickly, getting almost a pick on it, but almost getting taken out by the Warden. Your Warden saved your Mute there entirely. You have your two people rotating upstairs, which is your Castle and your Fenrir. They're kind of on top of each other right now. Very unlucky with how they're playing. Not entirely sure why you're on top of each other. Might be having a little fun there. Guy in Freezer, almost taking out your Mute again. Mute is very low Mute, having be the only one that's done damage, and he gets taken out by the Ace in Freezer. Ace is not in the best position here, or well, necessarily. They are in a pretty decent position considering that that double wall is reinforced. So he's just going to be probably swinging out here shortly. Your Twitch gets taken out as well as your Ram, your Ace pushing up, taking control of Cocktail Lounge. Good luck hitting the Fenrirs. Your Castle playing bottom white. Your Goyo playing pillar. Your Warden is in reading room on Vert. Is he going to be taken out? He almost takes out guy upstairs, but not yet. Warden getting some damage done to him. 10 seconds left on the clock. They're just trading bodies back and forth in some sense. Your ace going to be going in for the plant. Are they going to be able to get the Warden? Takes him out, and the ace is all left in the 1v3, and he gets taken out, leaving the defenders to win the round, leaving it 7-5 in favor of Armani. Pretty decent game by both teams, fairly close. It was back and forth for a while there, but the defenders were able to win that. Alrighty, well, have a good night to anyone who watched.